Hey, what's up, everybody? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here. We've got some more LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. This is Episode 3, Chapter 4, Defense on Kashyyyk. I probably said that wrong, but just bear with me. It's going to be all good, I promise. All right, we're going to get that 1 gold brick for completing the story. No achievements found in this video. However, we got a nice little cutscene and some fun stuff to go right after it. So don't forget to click that subscribe button and ring that bell. That's right, ring that bell. Ring that bell. Snapperoos, we've got a couple of dudes. In fact, we've got old Yoda, aka Sloda, and of course we've got Chewie. That's right. I don't know if you guys appreciate my Chewbacca impression or not, but we'll go ahead and bounce around until we get all the way to the top of this little, I guess it's a sweet tree fort. You got to use the force on both sides of those little things and advance into the next big, large platform with a whole bunch of stormtroopers, and then they're going to watch a video, and we're going to basically see if we pass the test, if we're supposed to be here or not. So cross your fingers. Something tells me we're not supposed to be here. Whoopsie! Looks like we got the old off with the heads indication there from, what was that, the Chancellor? Isn't that Palpatine? AKA, what's his name? Bad guy, #1, AKA the dude we're after, AKA probably some other things too. Anyways, all right, we've got an opportunity to do some deflecting here. Now, the achievement reads do 200 perfect deflects. I don't think it represents anything. It doesn't have to be a robot or a droid or anything like that. I don't thinks. Me don't thinks. We'll have to check on that. I'll have to check with Gary. Speaking of which, shout out to Gary for writing our achievement guide on this. It should be coming together rather nicely. I know we're not quite finished with it as of this recording, but it is coming along smoothly and will be available soon. Now, all right, we had to manipulate some pieces here. We had to actually stuff what appears to be like some battery plates or something in there. Once they were applied to both sides, you can go ahead and use the force one more time on each of them to go ahead and drop the next little ledge. Now, it's encouraging us to go save those 3 Chewbacca lady friends there. I don't know if there's a proper term for that. I know it's like is it a she-Wookie? I'm not sure how that works. But we're going to go ahead and make our way down and around. We get attacked by a couple of more baddies, but it's no problem for old Sloda. He can go ahead and do a couple of cha-cha-cha-cha's, and he does that rather nicely. Look at that. He even got a deflect in. Thank you very much. All right, now there is a nice big roundabout here, and we can make our way all the way around. Now, this has something to do with something, but we're not ready for that yet. That's going to be something for the free play. So it won't be long. We'll be back for that. Promise. I promise. And let's see here. So we're all the way around almost. And there's a nice little side chute here. Let's go ahead and take that and see where it takes us. For a second, I thought that was going to be the way we came in. But it's not, because there was a grapple point right in front of that. So, yeah, look at that. We've got one of our little she-Wookiees in the back there. And it looks like we've got another one up to the high right. Yes, sir. All right. So we'll take out the lower baddies. Go ahead and smash the boxes, which is actually going to... I don't know if you have to smash the boxes or not, but once I smashed them, it gave me... Oh, yeah, you do. You totally do, because you got to move those pieces around and actually reveal the grapple point. Boy, I had a brain fart moment there. Almost forgot how to say reveal. All right, we'll go ahead and use Chewy to get up top and pew with Chewy and take those guys out. We save the first She-Wookie and we are out of here. Now, Barry, if you're watching this, or Jerry, I guess, either way, my two big Star Wars Lego fans that I can lean on for info. What's the name of the She-Wookies? Is there a real name for that? It'll probably be too late for this video, obviously, but maybe in the free plays we can return with some real knowledge. So drop me a comment if you know. Whoa! Easy there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Talk about a close call. Hey, go ahead and smash that like button because that was really close, and I'm sure you liked my reaction to that. So, all right, we've officially gone out on the far right, and we've gotten everything we think we can get, so we're going to make our way back to the original grapple point that we saw as soon as we entered the roundabout. And look at that, our final She-Wookie is out here, so we'll go ahead and free her. Hey! All right, now we've got some more studdage on the left, and that might have something to do with that switch. I might need to pull that lever to move that platform into place. However, guess what? Has nothing to do with what we're messing with right now. And look, it's all stanky and stuff, too. Why are all the flies flying around? Man, I don't like that at all. I didn't bring any nose plugs, so gonna have to keep on keeping on. So, all right, we are making our way around the roundabout yet again, and yeah, I'm gonna go back the way that yep, that's the way. So we didn't go all the way under, so there was kind of a right, a left, and an up. I guess the right was kind of the up, but you get what I'm saying. And we're gonna go all the way to the end. We got the She-Wookie standing in place. We got two more pressure-sensitive switches. We'll go ahead and place the Wookiee on one and old Slota on the other. And all right, so we can go ahead and make our way down. There's a handful of blues. Okay, a handful was an exaggeration. There are two blues. All right, grab them both and the rest of the studs and make your way down that next path, and it'll take us to the next little section here. All right, we're on the beach, and I have to admit, I made a huge, well, I didn't make a mistake. I just couldn't really figure out what I absolutely had to do. So I'm going to go ahead and help you. Now, keep in mind that I did have to make a rather large edit and remove roughly 4 to 6 minutes worth of me wandering around. Now, that's because what we have to do here is, it's pretty obvious, but I wasn't seeing it. Luckily, my wife was here, and she made a suggestion, and then it backfired miserably on her, and then it turned out she was right after all. So I'll get to that in a minute. First, you're going to want to go ahead and take out the guy controlling the old, isn't this an ATST? Is that right? An ATST? Is it? Let me know down below. My Star Wars knowledge is a little bit rusty. I apologize. You know, let me know. Give me the old Roger, if it was correct, and give me the old me thinks no way if it's not. All right. I know a lot of you can't stand Jar Jar, so I'll try to not do any more of them Jar Jar references. I'll keep that as far away as possible. All right, we've got a whole beach of never-ending baddies. So, hey, if you need a place to farm, maybe the deflections, or maybe you need a place to farm bad guys if you haven't gotten that achievement by the time you finish, this would be a decent place. Now, I would imagine, too, if you had a stud multiplier, you might be able to get a handful of studs here as well, because there's all sorts of, like, these green... you can see them in the background there. They're like little leaves. They almost look like carrots. And turns out, guess what? Some of them are carrots. So, like I said, we'll get to that in a minute. We're actually getting close to the edit point here. And as it turns out, we actually need to use the Force to manipulate some of those plants in the back and lift them up. One of them reveals the way out of here. It's actually that one right there. Now, I wander around for quite some time. I could see right here at the very top of that door, there are 2 targets. And I knew that we needed to shoot those. And I spent a good majority of my 4 minutes wandering around trying to shoot those. But I couldn't get the right angle. Again, it was a funny angle. So I messed around with all these guys here, and as it turns out, like, I was like, nah, see, telling the wife, nope, it's not anything real. Oh, wait, what's this? It's the way out of here. So I got super lucky with that, and again, shout out to the old wife, because she just happened to be dealing with me, because I was sitting here going, this level's busted. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what to do. And she was like, pull them carrots up. And I'm like, nah. That did, and it worked. So I should listen to her more often. That's probably true in real life as well as video games, but we'll go ahead and move on from that conversation there. All right, we've got a whole bunch of more battle droids coming out, and let's see here. We'll go ahead and get a deflector too, just by pure luck. And look at that, they keep dropping them down, and more keep spawning. So again, this level is absolutely righteous with bad guys. so we can go ahead and keep on keeping on with the battle for, I guess, seemingly forever. I mean, I don't know that it ever comes to a halt. So I realize that, and I start keeping on with my keeping on. And let's see here. I get up on this ledge here. There's a bad guy. There's more flies. I don't know why there's so many flies around it. It seems like on a... I don't know. I guess the bugs could be worse, right? I mean, maybe they're not even flies. Maybe there's something like blood-sucking leeches with wings or something. I mean, that would be even worse. I mean, I'm complaining about flies, but I guess technically that's basically what flies are. All right, there is a pathway in the back. If you're ready to go ahead and advance, go ahead and make your way back through that. And let's see here. We're going to hippa to the hoppa all the way to the top. You know, Yoda, he does move a lot better. I had it suggested by not one, but like 3 or 4 of you that, hey, when you get to Yoda, make sure you jump because he is super slow. And you guys proved to be right. So if I could remember all your names, I'd shout them out. But I don't think it'd be fair to just shout out the 1 or 2 that I did remember. So thanks to you. You know who you are. You left me some notes, and I definitely appreciate that. Anyways, we got bad guys aplenty. We're going to keep on keeping on. So this next section here, too, was kind of a pain in the old tuchus, as I like to say. We got a baddie in one of the little landwalkers here. He's going to try to pew-pew our eyebrows off. I'm not ready for that yet. I've still got good eyebrows. I want to keep them around for a minute. We're going to go ahead and somehow I used the force to go ahead and basically hit the ejector button on him. And I hopped in and stole his little ride. So what needs to happen next is there is another flower that needs to be manipulated. Actually, there's 3 of them, I do believe, that need to be popped out. Once all 3 of them are removed, or maybe it's just that middle one. I guess the far right one does give you another one, too. So once you remove all 3 of them, you should have access for both characters. Now, Sloda could double jump and get up there, and in fact, he can get all the way to the top. But if you did that, you actually found out that you needed old Chewie to use the grapple up at the very tip. So we're going to go ahead and use Sloda and his Jedi mind tricks to go ahead and remove these rocks rolling down. Oh, no, Chewie! Oh, no! Okay, whew, got him. That was a bad jump on my behalf there, and I almost cost Chewie his life. All right, so basically, I don't know how it works, but for about 1.5 to 2 seconds worth of the force, it destroys these boulders and gives you access all the way up. And there you go. You can see we actually, so I was wrong. I didn't need the grapple. I actually needed both bodies to weigh down those pressure-sensitive switches. So, all right, we are up here. We're going to go ahead and open the door, and in we go. Oh, what? There is another bad guy. All right, no worries, though. No worries. We got this. We got this. We're going to go ahead and use the ejector button again. Maybe. Maybe. Wait, let's see. Let's see. Get up close and personal. And eject. Yep. Oh, no. Look at all them blue studs, though. Dang. So it's clear to say that I'm not going to get the true Jedi for this one. But I'm just going to remind you guys, we're not going to really focus on those until we get to the free play and we have access to at least one of our stud brick multipliers. So we've got, you know, a 2x coming up at the end of episode 4. I do believe it's chapter 6 of episode 4. It gets us there. We do plan on getting that, and then hopefully we'll have enough studdage. I mean, as it sits right now, we're not doing so hot on the collection status. We try not to farm too much in these story videos because in the early days of our Lego stuffs, you guys made it very clear, like, hey, you can go back and get studs on your own time. Quit trying to show us what to do and spending 20 minutes of a 30-minute video collecting studs. And you guys were totally right. Like, makes no sense for me to trudge around and get all these studs, knowing that we're going to get the multipliers. The only key factor is, though, I hope that I have 1 million or close to that once we get to the end of the next chapter. And I got to be honest, we're only a quarter of the way there as it sits right now. So we got a long ways to go. So you might see a little bit more farmage through episode 4 story, but you know, I'll do my best to make it quick and easy. Now, I wish I would have grabbed that invincibility brick too, but it turns out I don't think you can get that in story. You need to come back in free play, and we're going to try to avoid playing those levels out of order as much as possible. We want to go one to the end, right? All right, so if you missed what we did there, we actually had to use the force on 4 different little items around the circle here. Once they were all used the force on, you can go ahead and smash them down. Once they were all smashed, this little rocket comes up. We can use the force, and guess what? Up, up, and away! Bye, Sloda. All right, he is, oh, look at that. He is up and out of here. And check it out. Free play, come. Psych. I messed that all up. Level complete. Free play unlocked. We got Chewbacca added to the list. We only got 8% of that true Jedi, so whoops. we'll come back. Oh, see, I told you we had just over a quarter of what we needed. So, you know, we got a few more levels before this chapter, or this episode ends, and then we'll be moving to the next one. And, you know, we'll hopefully get at least halfway there. We may not actually get that 2x purchased until we finish story 2, which would be okay. As long as we've got that brick collected and ready for purchase, that's all we really need. So, hey, that's going to wrap it up for LEGO Star Wars, The Complete Saga, Episode 3, Chapter 4, Kashyyyk. Something. Anyways, that's going to do it. As always, until next time, see ya!